Jackie Robinson was handpicked by Dodgers general manager Branch Rickey to break Major League Baseball's color barrier, chosen because Robinson possessed the character to deal with the hardships of being a pioneer.
He was impressed with Rickey's sincerity. It was clearly understood between them that he wasn't saying, change your character and learn to turn the other cheek for the rest of your life. What he says is, for the first 2 years, you need to be able not to respond to provocation and to transcend it.
April 15th, 1947, Jackie Robinson breaks the color barrier in Major League Baseball. Jackie's debut as a Brooklyn Dodger draws predominantly praise from the fans at Ebbets Field. I know because my grandma told me. Rita Schwartz was one of the 25,623 fans in attendance.
Well, we were all very enthusiastic. I was only a young teenager at the time, so I don't remember who we played or who won the game, but I do remember the excitement and the support of the crowd.
I think Brooklyn was a wonderful place. Spirit in Brooklyn, the interest in diversity in Brooklyn, the warmth and the devotion that the fans had to their team. Even the ballpark lent itself to a kind of intimacy.
I do remember his speed around the bases, and he just gave a general excitement to the number one sport of the United States at that time.
The challenges came from all angles. There were heckles, there were jeers, there were even death threats. The cruelest of taunts came from those who shared the field.
If somebody's in your face, then it's quite different than when somebody's a distance away and raving. The only thing that came out of the audience was the hate mail, and that was upsetting.
Despite the supplemental challenges, Jackie excelled on the field. He wasn't just a token as the first black American to play in the majors. He was one of the best players in the game, winning Rookie of the Year honors in 1947 and the National League Most Valuable Player in '49. He also played a vital role for the world champion Dodgers in 1955.
Anytime we had a chance to hear about or watch the World Series and baseball, Jackie Robinson was the reason why.
Jackie Robinson became an American icon by playing the game of baseball. Robinson would not be defined as a symbol. His public awareness made him a leader in the community.
Black fans began to come to the games, very supportive of him, and he could see that they had something riding on his success. He started going out and speaking in the community at schools and churches, and he was hypersensitive to what their needs were.
Public service defined Jackie's late years. He fought poverty and took a stand for equality with Martin Luther King Jr. He reached out to thousands as a public figure, but it was his actions on the diamond that has impacted millions.
They saw that as a breakthrough for Negroes into the mainstream of American life in sports and even any job opportunity.
So imagine Jackie Robinson in New York, coming from rural South Georgia, having been chosen the person out of the entire United States to break the color barrier. I mean, that is something of essence itself.
A native of Cairo, Georgia, there are few links between Jackie Robinson and Georgia's hospitality city, other than his first 18 months. There's only one instance known of Jackie returning to the city of his birth.
It must have been about 48 or 49 when he made a trip back to Cairo. There's a lot of people that wanted to go that couldn't go because it just didn't have room for them.
He made a trip through Cairo as he was going down to Florida for spring training. There has been nothing else in terms of honoring Jackie Robinson until 1997 when I established the Jackie Robinson Cairo Memorial Institute.